What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Cajun Towboater Reviews. My name is Bo, aka the Cajun Towboater, and today is Horror Figure Wednesday, episode number 7. And today we're going to review the NECA Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, Roy Burns, Jason. As if you've seen this movie, spoiler alert, Jason's not in this one, besides a Dream Jason, which I do have that figure as well, I will review. But this is Roy Burns, the faux Jason, the fake Jason. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this figure. I'm going to bring him to the desk. But before that, let's go ahead and cue the intro. And here he is, everybody. Out of the box, I decided I'm not going to show off the box. Everybody's been doing that. I've done it. I have pictures at the end of the box if you want to see it with the figure in it. So let's go ahead and take a look at him on the turntable. As you can see, compared to the Friday the 13th Part 4, this one goes back to, like I was saying, all of these Jason figures / Roy figures have one leg longer than the other. This one's more prominent. It's weird, but I mean, he stands up pretty well. I barely had to fix his legs, and he's standing up. You can tell a little different. He's in a full green jumpsuit. He's got the blue chevrons on the mask. When I go over the figure and the articulation, I will take off the mask to show you what it looks like underneath. But if you do not know about the Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, here's a little spoiler alert, but here's a synopsis of it. Several years after killing Jason, a teenage Tommy Jarvis, and if you've seen Friday the 13th Part 5, that's not a teenager. He looks like he's mid-20s. But he is tormented by nightmares of the mass murderer of Jason, resulting in him going to the mental hospital and staying at numerous ones and escaping. And finally they put him in the Pinehurst halfway house. There, Tommy meets a circle of other teens, including lovers Eddie Kelso and Tina McCarthy, the stutterer Jake Patterson, the goth Violet Moraine, and the serious Robin Brown, the compulsive eater Joey Burns, and the young Reggie Winter, whose grandfather, George Winter, works at the facility as a cook. The group is disliked by their neighbors, Ethel and Eddie. I'm sorry. The group is disliked by their neighbor, Ethel Hubbard, and her son. And they're disliked because Eddie and Tina make a habit of going have sex in the woods. Now, there is another patient at the halfway house, Vic, who, in a case of madness while chopping wood, decides to kill Joey. After Joey was pestering him. That is the first murder of the movie, besides the dream murder at the beginning in Tommy's nightmare. So Vic gets arrested, and surprisingly, he's the only one besides Tommy, Pam, and Reggie that doesn't get killed in this movie. Pam ends up being the final girl. Reggie definitely gives out a banshee scream, and I know how that is because my son does that. But this movie was disliked by many because it doesn't have the real Jason in it. It was just they pull the wool over your eyes, and it ends up not being Jason at the end. But this does give us one thing, especially with Reggie's brother Demon, just like the Crispin Glover dancing on part 4. This one gives you Demon singing to his girlfriend while he's on the toilet taking a crap. Which is pretty funny. And then they both get killed. And then at the end, everyone's thinking it's Tommy. And then Tommy comes back and confronts who he thinks is Jason. And he ends up, with the help of Reggie and Pam, tossing him out the window. And it ends up being Roy, who was the paramedic that helped pick up Joey's body. And it turns out that Joey was his son. Most people dislike the movie because of this twist as well, plot twist as well, because you only see Roy once. You see his reaction. It doesn't give off like, oh my god, that's my son. It doesn't give any backstory of it. At least you got a little bit of backstory with Jason. Well, let's go ahead and get him off the turntable. Oh, before we get him off the turntable, sorry about that, I jumped the gun. Let's go ahead and check out his accessories. So he has the cleaver. Now it has blood on it. He has the road flare. He has this spike pole, fence pole or something, but all it does is just look like a sharpened pencil. That's all it looks like. Or a stylus, because it's just one color. There's nothing to it. They have a railroad spike. I don't remember him using a railroad spike unless that's what he killed Reggie's grandfather with. It does come with an extra hand to replace that one, and it's another gripping hand. I guess it's to grip down on these, and these do open up. This is what he uses to kill Tina with. And he also has this, and the stick is what he uses to kill Eddie with. It's got the knife, blood on it, and like every other Jason figure, Friday the 13th figure, he does have the machete. This one has dry blood on it. All the other blood is red. This one's brownish red. It's weird. But now, let's go ahead and get him off the turntable and take a look at him. Okay, here he is off the turntable. And as you can tell, like I was saying, let me get the light a little closer. You can see his legs. The way he's standing, he's tilted this way. It's because the way the legs are in the hip joints and everything. But like I said, he stands up pretty easily. I took him off the turntable and just stood him up right there. So there was nothing to get him to stand up. And there you go, his dark green jumpsuit. He does have the damage from at the end whenever Reggie hits him with the tractor. And this is what I was talking about, the mask. This is what he looks like underneath. But she does look like the actor that played Roy. So here's the mask. Although you never see him like that, which is weird that they did it that way. There's no cut from the axe from like part 3 and part 4 because it's a different mask. But yet if you look right here, let me get it a little closer. He has what looks like it would be a cut from the axe. So it's a little weird, and they never show him like that. Whenever he falls to his death, it looks like this is all ripped. It's like nothing like what this looks like. But Roy has double jointed elbows. He is very, very stiff. Let me do this without breaking it. So double jointed elbows. No bicep swivel. Do a full 360. His head. Sorry, let me put him back a little bit. You can look up about that much. And you can look down. Sorry, y'all. I moved the camera a little bit. You can look down about that much. He's got his wrist can rotate 360. They can't really go up or down. Same thing with this one. Single jointed knees. So with the jumpsuit it goes up only about this much. He can split about that much. And his feet. He's got the ankle pivot. His foot goes, can't go up much, can't go down much, but the ankles can pivot. The pants cause it from going up and down much. Either that or everything's just stiff. Oh no, it's just stiff, sorry. There we go. Goes up that much, down that much. But the pants do limit it. Overall, this figure, I find no imperfections with it. It's no paint blemishes, nothing. I mean, for a Friday the 13th movie that not many people like, this is a good figure. I'm surprised they actually made it. I do have, like I said, the Dream Jason I plan on reviewing as well. But I wanted to start off with this one since he is the killer in Part 5. So, he does have. No, I thought he had a little bit of an ab crunch, but that wasn't it. So, I'm just trying to get I had it correct. There we go. Okay, sorry. And I hit the camera again. I am so sorry, y'all. I am all thumbs tonight. But this is your Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, Roy Burns, Fake Jason figure. I give it for what it is. Like I said, I like the movie. I didn't have, it's not the best, it's not the worst. The worst one is still gotta be Jason Takes Manhattan for me. But this figure is great. I give it an 8.5 out of 10 because it is not Jason. But that's the only reason why I'm a Jason Voorhees fan, just like my wife's a Michael Myers fan. My daughter's a Chucky fan. So, I mean, this is not a real Jason in the sense of it wasn't Jason Voorhees, but this is a Friday the 13th NECA figure, and it's still great. They did a great job on it. It looks like the actor that played Roy Burns, and I really like this one. I thought about not getting it, but I'm glad I did. So if you like this figure, or if you didn't like it, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Also, I also want to take time out, and if you pray, if you anything, I mean, just think about the little kids that were. I'm not getting all political. I don't care about your stand on gun control or anything, but children and their teachers were killed. This is a trying time in our country. So, I mean, right now it's when we all need to stick together. It doesn't matter your political stance, doesn't matter your views on gun control or not. I don't care about that. I care about these children. I wouldn't want anything like that to happen to either one of my kids. So, if you pray for them. If, anyway, I mean, just keep those children and their parents in your minds, in your hearts. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You can message me on there. Let me know what figures you want to see. Let me know what figures you can't wait for them to that you have pre-order or anything like that. Let me know what figures you want to see NECA make. Doesn't matter if it's horror figures or Ninja Turtle figures or any kind of other figures. I want to thank y'all for sticking with me, and
thanks for coming out.